Does anybody want to share what they share on Facebook about the 5 things you have for you guys to do, the challenge? I will pick people. One person. Who was here on Thursday? Raise your hand. Who posted their stuff on Facebook like they were asked to? Not me. I don't mean to call everybody out, but I'm about to. So the way we get our goals is by knowing exactly what they are, by figuring out those things that get in your way. Anybody else not in the shred group? Jamie? Are you in the shred group? No. No? Okay, I'll get you guys added. Anyways, for those of you that did not add your stuff, no excuse. You get to be accountable to everybody, including yourself. Nobody's going to make you do something that you don't want to do. You guys obviously are here for a reason, right? Hold yourself accountable. Put those things up. Don't let just the little things bring you down, because it's those little things that add up over time that result in, unfortunately, big failures. Right? So I'm definitely not here to kick you guys and beat you up. You guys obviously know what you're supposed to do. It's time to actually do it. Does anybody have anything they're proud of themselves for the past week that they were doing but stopped doing once they started shredding? Shannon, you give us your name.
I'm Shannon.
Hi.
Hi. So I made a goal to get up early and come to Power Hour at the 5:30 a.m. and I did it both Monday and Wednesday last week. That was my goal, 2 days to do it, and I was able to do it. But I didn't come on Monday morning because I came to Empower. So if you didn't come, you gotta come.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to share something they're proud of themselves for? Right here. Stand up and give us your name.
Alright, my name is Jamila, and I am proud of myself for actually going to the gym a little bit more. Even after coming here, I'm still going to the gym. Even after I got done here last time and almost gave up here, I went to the gym afterwards.
I'll take one more share.
I'm Jenny, and I've been focusing on my mindset a lot more and just reframing my thoughts. I struggle with emotional eating, or if I'm stressed out, or pretty much I'm happy, let's eat. I'm sad, let's eat. So I've really been focusing on my mindset and the personal development part a lot.
That's awesome. Don't worry, you'll all get your chance, I promise, especially if I'm up here. Always look for people who don't look at me. So today's topic, we're going to focus on the 80%, the nutrition. So Amanda's going to come up here and give you guys an incredible topic of learning how to speed up your metabolism. So this is for anybody, anywhere, any shape, any size, any age. These are all tricks you can do as you go through this process, and stuff you can take once this is over on how to keep that metabolism going. Keep you guys in the best shape of your lives. Amanda is such an incredible person. She's been coming around the space for 3.5 years, just the same amount of time as I have. And even though she's very, very small, she's definitely somebody I look up to. She empowers women every chance she gets. Seriously. Her persona is bigger than she is. She's much bigger than she actually is. She breathes life into everybody. She supports you no matter what the goal is. She's very encouraging. So please give Amanda a very loud welcome.
You know, I think that we all have value. We all have things that we can really create together. And for me, my journey started 3.5 years ago. I was extremely unhealthy. I was skinny fat. I thought I could eat anything I wanted. People would tell me to catch up to me, and I was just like, you're just hating on because I'm eating these Cheetos and all these enchiladas, and they're not impacting me, right? I thought people were just hating on me. But I found that I was like really tired all And for me, that just created me to be a woman that wasn't of her word. And I think that that's the most valuable thing that we all hold is our word, right? And so it just changes the game when you are able to do the things you say that you're going to do. And that really started by me getting on my nutrition plan. So 3.5 years ago, I was invited to a Sweat Saturday. I'll be all the way real. I had a Empower group. It wasn't called Empower. It was part of rehab time. So I was doing an event here with Trent Shelton. And him and I were on stage sharing about what our mission was with rehab time at the time. And a woman was bold enough to stay after and invite me to a Sweat Saturday. Complete stranger. So grateful for her courage that day because I can tell you it completely changed everything that I was doing in my life. Definitely continue to empower people, but now I feel like I can really be a woman of my word and hold for people in the way that I always wanted to. So saying yes to that event, I only came, and I share that part because I only came because I wanted her to come to my event. Like the girl who invited me, I'm like, I'm just going to go to this workout one time so that she will come to my event. Wrong intention, but you never know what your yes will create, right? So be open to be able to receive from whatever this place has for you because you never know why you stepped into this place. I started my nutrition plan as soon as I left this incredible Sweat Saturday. Got with my mom, was like, we're doing this together. I want to help you, but I want to feel better as well. So me and her jumped on our nutrition plan. She's down 35 pounds. I'm down 23 pounds. I was 128 pounds when I started my nutrition plan. 128 pounds. To lose 23 pounds, you can't judge a book by its cover. You never know what somebody actually has. And so for me, that was skinny fat. I lost a lot of fat. And then I was able to put on 16 pounds of healthy weight. So you just never know. Don't judge yourself by the number of the scale. Judge yourself by the way that you feel and the person you want to be, and make sure that you're getting the energy to do the things. So that I start with that because that was the hugest part for me, and it was all inside of understanding nutrient timing. I had no idea how important this was and how much it meant for self-love. And so everything is empower for you, right? You can empower yourself through nutrient timing. You can empower yourself to eat the broccoli and the chicken over the pizza. To know that that's actually just a better option for you to be able to be a better version of yourself. Yeah. Tie it to something bigger than just the food and the weight and the way that you look. Because I'm telling you that if you don't, your mindset, if that doesn't shift, it's going to be for naught. You can actually lose 40 pounds. If you don't change your mindset, you're still going to see the same person in the mirror. Yeah. And I've had a lot of clients who do that. They lose weight and they're like, girl, I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm like, are you kidding me? This before and after is ridiculous. It's in the mind. And so make sure that you're going for more than just trying to see if your significant other is going to accept you more. Don't do it for those reasons, right? And I don't know who I'm speaking to here, but I know some people do things for external validation, external satisfaction. Do it for you first. Yeah. And I promise it'll show up in so many ways. So I'm excited to talk about nutrient timing. But what's the truth inside of changing your nutrition plan? You have to change, right? Just because you signed up for Shred does not mean that you're going to get results. Participating in Shred and taking it on and following your nutrition plan will help you to get results. But just because you signed the paper and said, I'm going to do this, doesn't mean that's not where you arrive and now all of a sudden you have these results because you said yes to this one opportunity. You have to really take it on and be serious about the work that it's going to be required, right? And your life doesn't get better by chance. It gets better by change. And so to change your life, you have to do new things. You have to change the habits that you have in your life and the things that you do on a daily basis. It really matters for you to commit to this thing. It's not going to just happen, you guys. You have to say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to commit myself to this. I'm going to meal prep, and we'll go over all the things that it takes to prepare to take this on. But it's the fact of making a decision that you're going to be intentional about living this lifestyle. Because if you don't, I promise you, you're me almost 30 years of myself, right? I'm almost 30. Look at that. Look at God, right? I'm young, right? No, but all my habits that I've created over 30 years is going to get the best of me if I'm not intentional about changing them. So really know that for yourself. You know yourself better than anybody else. Don't wait for your daughter to get on you, right? My mom, I'm you got to do it for yourself because I'm a boss when it comes to my mom and her nutrition plan. I'm just you get to choose for yourself, and she is, and it's beautiful, and it makes me so happy to know she's doing it for her. But I know that her kids drive her, so I'm for now, just do it for me. If that makes you happy, right? Whatever drives you, but really you get to love yourself that much. And it's really powerful what can be created through that. So, You know, embrace change. Anybody who does not embrace change, casualties. Real talk. Life changes whether we like it or not. Seasons change whether we like it or not. The chapter of your life has to change whether you like it or not. And if you don't embrace writing that next chapter, you're just going to stay holding on to the past. And what good is that going to do for your future? Like, you get to decide who you're going to become through this journey. And yeah, we're talking about food and how you're eating, but I promise you it's going to impact who you are on this earth and things that you represent. It has absolutely changed my life forever. I'm not the same person that I was before I started along this journey. And it started for me a little bit before that. You know, rehab time was a huge part of my transformation. But it really, in that, was also a decision to stop going out clubbing with my friends, drinking, smoking. And I did the thing, right? I did all of it. And I decided to change. I had to change my habits. I had to change my circle. I had to change the conversations that I was having to really take on this new journey. So you have to get clear on all of the things that it's going to impact in your life. It's really, really powerful, you guys. No one said it would be easy, but I promise it. Promise you, you are worth it. You are worth it. People will say it's worth it. What's worth it? You are worth it. Be clear that you're doing this for yourself. And as you take this on for you, you will become a better mother, a better friend, a better sister, a better brother, a better father, co-worker, person just to be around, human in this earth. You will become better if you take this on and you're serious about it, you guys. I'm telling you, this has just completely transformed my life more than eating. It fell into my finances. I started to be more clear on what I was doing with my money. I was able to raise my credit score by 128 points because I changed my eating. Are you kidding me? Yes. It is powerful. Powerful. Because when you start to discipline yourself in certain areas, it's going to show up in other areas. You don't just do it here and not here. It really, your reflection, it falls into all the other categories. And I'm telling you right now, you start eating right, you feel better, you're going to have better relationships. You're going to be a better you. It impacts every part of your life, you guys. It's really powerful. So what's typical? Let's talk about the typical person who works in corporate America. This is the typical Amanda, before Herbalife. Waking up at 6 a.m., sometimes at 6:20, 6:30. I have to be out of the door by 7. I'm up at 6:58, Yeah, that was me. I was trying to rush. I was late to everything. My family would invite me to parties an hour early because they knew I was going to be late. It hurt my feelings. I really didn't like that at all. My ego was like, you are disrespectful. What's the truth? I'm late, right? So as soon as I started getting better at showing up and showing up differently, they started treating me differently. So sometimes we're like, oh, it's them, it's them, it's them. But really, I just got to put a mirror in front of me and say, actually, I get to grow. And I get to become and I get to see what my habits are creating for my life. And so the typical person, let's say they wake up at 6 a.m., got to be at work at 8. They have kids, right? They're have to get the kids ready, running around like a crazy person. No thought about breakfast. Majority of people, majority of Americans, majority of people that I speak to that need help do not eat breakfast. And some of those that do, that try, they'll get a coffee, which is a suppressant. It's going to suppress your appetite. So that's the reason why a lot of people will drink coffee until 11 a.m. and just drink coffee all day, right? I know a lot of people at the office that do that. Energy drinks. I was somebody who would literally get a Red Bull and some Cheetos at 8 in the morning. And every time I'm breakfast of champions, right? I knew it was but I knew it was terrible for me. It was terrible. Or I'd go through, the Golden Arch and get me a nice iced coffee with maybe a muffin or something from there. And I tell you, I felt terrible even if I fueled myself in the morning. But a lot of people are not eating anything until about 8:30. Okay, and then a lot of times they just have coffee until lunch. Lunch comes, social hour. Let's go get fast food. I don't know how to say no to my coworkers. Peer pressure, right? Yeah, I get it. Well, for me, it wasn't really social hour. I wasn't really trying to hang out with people at my work, which sounds terrible, but I just wasn't. I was okay, I'm going to go to, one of my favorite fast food restaurants. I eat, I set my alarm for 20 minutes, and I take a nap in my car. That was my existence before Herbalife. Every day. But I had a lot going on, so I had 3 jobs. I'm modeling, I'm doing club events, it was ridiculous, but I tried to get my sleep in where I could, but I was tired all the time. I always had to have Red Bull. All right, so 2 p.m. a snack. What does a snack look like? Vending machine, chips, sometimes an healthy one day, right? Like, yeah, we definitely, what do you snack on? Think about for you. This isn't just to say what's typical for like us to like talk about others. Like think about what your life looked like either prior to being a part of this space or what it's currently looking like. And be real with yourself. It's not about impressing anybody, it's about you getting better. And you get to be honest in what your day looks like, right? So dinner, 7 p.m. for most families, sometimes 8 or 9 for some families that are running around. They get off at 5, gotta go to soccer and all these things, right? If you have kids. But typically, pizza, frozen dinners, fast food. And a lot of times it's nothing. A lot of times people do not eat at all. I don't understand why I'm not losing weight. I don't understand. I just have a salad a day. That's it. I have one salad. I don't eat anything else. You know, I do pretty good. And really what's happening is your body is in storage mode. Okay? So to really understand why we're talking about this is because it's really important to get your metabolism boosted. All right, I'm going to use the example of a campfire. So say you have a campfire, right? You get that campfire going. It's not always easy. Who here has started a campfire before? All right, I don't know if I actually did the whole thing, but I've been camping a lot and I've watched it and it takes a lot of work. I'm like, oh, you gotta like go and like cut all these. Where do you even get these branches from? Like, where did you go, right? In the middle of the night, like, you know, stepdad's out there like breaking branches off things and just crazy. But I'm from Flagstaff, so I am definitely a camper. And so I love it. Anyway, that's not in the story. So we get the fire going, right? It's important to continue to put logs on the fire to keep that thing burning. Right. You don't want to let the fire go all the way out and then add another log and then work the whole process up again. Right. So think of the same thing as your metabolism. Your protein is your logs. You jumpstart your day by starting your day out with protein-based something, right? Meal. And then that jumpstarts your metabolism and you want to continue fueling it every 3 hours to keep that thing going. Now what happens when you don't, your body goes into storage mode. It doesn't know when it's going to eat, and we also use our food as fuel for energy. So it's also storing it as fat. The metabolism's not burning through it, and you're not eating enough. So your body is just creating fat out of whatever you put in it, and some people just have one unhealthy meal a day and then wonder why they're not losing weight. Well, it's because all of that is not being burned, and it's just sitting in your stomach and becoming fat, and you know, depending on especially what it is, right? Mm-hmm. And so what we do here, what's the results of these? I forgot about I put this on here. So, results of this lifestyle of not fueling your body the right way, coffee and all of that stuff, and just going, one, I should have put on here, a result is you're spending a lot of money. Yeah. Okay, I didn't even put that on there, but I know I was spending a lot of money, like 15 to 20 bucks a day, easy, on food. And like, that's not even counting like coffees, and I didn't go to Starbucks because I thought it was expensive. Sometimes I did, but for the most part, it was like McDonald's is cheaper, right? But some of like us like Starbucks like fanatics, like I will not give it up. I've had clients like, no, I'll never give it up. I'm like, what? Why are you so loyal to this company? Like, they are gonna think about it. The compound effect of them getting $5 from you every day for 10 years. 365 times 5 times 10. They are making money off of you people. Like, be clear, and it's not helping you to become a better person. Making them rich. They just up there throwing fives like, yeah, they just all right, awesome. So it makes you tired, right? You get tired, overweight, not feeling well, bad attitude, digestion issues. If you're not using the restroom at least once a day, and I'm talking about number 2, and actually you should be going more than that, but if you're not going once a day, you need to talk to somebody. And it's like not a comfortable place to be in, right? So what will get you results? Fueling your body every 2 to 3 hours starting within 30 minutes of waking up. Break that fast. What's happening from the last time you ate, the night before you went to bed, all the way until you eat again? You're fasting. So you want to break the fast, hence breakfast, the most important meal of the day, within 30 minutes of waking up. In here, I kind of just put a layout of what it looks like to be on an Herbalife nutrition plan. Don't get caught up with that. If you're not on an Herbalife nutrition plan, you're not open to getting on one yet, just fuel your body with healthy things within this time. But I can tell you that there is a difference being on an Herbalife nutrition plan, because even if you're eating healthy, it doesn't mean your body's absorbing the nutrition, right? So Cell Activator is a product that's going to help your body to absorb the nutrition that you're putting somebody has a six-pack does not mean they're healthy, does not mean that they're actually absorbing the nutrition that they're putting in their body to utilize it for energy. Does that make sense? People are literally taking it in, digesting it, and it's going out before they even have the opportunity to use it. So that's an incredible product. We have cellulose, a mild detox. It's going to get rid of excess water weight, tighten your skin, make you look bomb. Okay, that's all you need to know. No, it's a mild detox, so it's really, if you want to look at the health benefits, it's helping you to get healthy by clearing out free radicals and stuff that's not really meant, there's no use for it but bad in your body, so get it out, right? Period. That just makes sense. So one's helping you absorb, the other one's helping you to get rid of, but you also see skin tightening. Then every 3 hours after that, you want to feel. So 3 hours later, a PBS. It's called a protein-based snack, but I don't even call that that. Typically with my clients, I call it a mini meal. I don't want you getting caught up eating carrots and almonds. You need to have an actual meal of a small portion at this time that's going to really be able to take you through your next meal, right? And we're having a shake for breakfast, by the way, so it takes 30 seconds to shake that thing up, drink it, it's delicious, amazing, awesome. All right, so 2 to 3 hours later, you have your PBS. This looks like a couple boiled eggs, some turkey sausage, turkey bacon, Greek yogurt. There's tons of options. Talk to your health coach. If you don't know who your health coach is, come talk to me and I'll find out who they are, all right? Then you have your herbal tea. This is going to boost your metabolism. It's thermogenic, so it's actually heating up your body and burning calories. So it's burning 80 calories per cup of this stuff. Incredible, helping you get results. It's also speeding up your metabolism. It's giving you energy. It has natural caffeine in it. Very healthy for you, and it definitely will change the way that you feel, with the way that you feel and fuel. All right, so 3 hours later, we have lunch, all right? If you're on a weight loss plan, this is what it looks like, right? You're replacing your lunch with a shake, cell activator, cellulose. 3 hours later, another PBS, a small lunch. Whatever you would have for lunch, just a mini portion of that. Chicken breast, ground turkey, salmon with some vegetables. All right, that's what you would want here with some herbal tea and aloe. And then your dinner, we called it around here a Pac-Man plate. So basically, if you imagine Pac-Man on your plate, you want his body, 2/3 to be your veggies and complex carbs, and his mouth to be your protein, 1/3 of the plate. All right, so that's what you would want your day to look like. For the fastest results, commit to nutrient timing. It'll change your life. It really will. This takes preparation, dedication, commitment, and really a true intention, right? So it's really incredible. If you want to gain weight, your day would still look the same, except you would have full meal you would have a shake, a full meal here, a full meal here, a shake, and a full dinner. So Herbalife, like shakes, are not for weight loss. They are a full meal in a shake. And you are able to utilize that shake however you want. So when I lost 23 pounds, I use them as meal replacements. When I put on 16 pounds, I use them in addition to full meals. Make sense? Okay, so coaches, that's the way we gain weight. All right, so the time is always right to do what is right. So eat. Eat on time, right? Martin Luther King's an incredible man. I absolutely had to include him in my slide deck today because yesterday was MLK Day, right? He's a mentor from afar, somebody that I've really been able to learn a lot from and really embody some of the things that he embodies, and it's helped me to live my life in a better place. So definitely want to give a tribute to him. He's an incredible man. Definitely look him up if you haven't, but appreciate him. Let's give it up for Martin Luther King! All right, so some people need to see this like in a different way. So here's just a different way. We're pretty much almost done here, but I just want to give you an idea of what your day would look like. So every 3 hours you're fueling. Say that you go to bed. Yeah. All right, so say that you have dinner at 6 p.m. This is a different example from the one before, right? If you have dinner at 6 p.m. and you're eating every 3 hours after 30 minutes that you wake up, I want to break a myth for you all right now. You want to continue fueling if you're awake after whatever time you're awake. It does not matter. If you're up till 2 o'clock in the morning, fuel your body every 3 hours no matter what time it is. If you are up till 5 a.m., yeah, you're eating at 2 in the morning. Like, get clear that your body doesn't know what time it is. Your body just knows that it needs to fuel, and your metabolism being sped up, you're going to see benefits of that. Now, I don't have like a heavy meal, so we have other options, like beverage mix, 15 grams of protein, 0 grams of sugar, it's a juice. It's great right before bed, right? You could do like a Greek yogurt. You can just do like smaller portions. It doesn't have to be a full meal. But does that make sense to continue fueling? Yes. So you go to bed at 10, you want to definitely eat again at 9. So, success or failure? which road you're gonna take. You know, one thing that's gonna happen, I wanna tell you all, get ready, you will fall off. You're going to have a cheat meal. You're human. Welcome to the world, right? We make mistakes. It's okay. The best thing about that is just getting your mind right to know that I'm gonna make a mistake, I'm ready for the mistake, and when it comes, I'm just gonna get back on.
Yeah.
It's not a cheat day, it's a cheat meal. Alright, so if anybody, you talk to your coach, but for my clients, if you have a cheat meal, you're still having your cellulose and your cell activated with your cheat meal. And you're having a shake before that, and you're having whatever else before that. You're still following everything, you're just eating different. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And don't have a cheat meal on Thursday and say I'm gonna get back on Monday. Girl, just get back on Friday. It does not matter what day of the week it is, right? Let's get back on as soon as we can. The quicker you recover, the quicker you're gonna get to success. And just know that you get to enjoy the journey. You get to enjoy the process. You get to love yourself through the process. And just know that you're gonna make mistakes. Like, accept that now. People beat themselves up way too much. So, right before I end here, I want to leave another quote with you all. If you can't fly, then